Sorry. Apologies, sir. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nevdog. I'm Gary's youngest brother. Youngest and best brother. And taller, yes.
Do you play golf?
I can play golf.
Better than Gary.
Not very well, though. Better than Gary. I'm actually quite surprised that Gary let me speak. Well, he didn't really. he didn't let me speak as much as I asked if I could speak, because about 7 years ago I was asked to, at Gary's wedding and Taryn's wedding, I was asked to thank my parents for bringing him into this world, and I ended up speaking for 15 minutes and probably saying one of the greatest speeches that's ever been made at a wedding, and that's objectively speaking, obviously. And Gary and Taryn weren't very impressed, and Gary didn't speak to me for about a year or two. So I'm quite surprised that I've been allowed. I'm going to say allowed, Gary? Allowed? But basically, from what I see has happened, 40 years ago, approximately at about 12 o'clock, a legend was born. He was a man of many talents on the sports field, academics, not really science, but good with numbers. And he was a leader of many men, a man of many men, wisdom of Gandalf, the strength of a bear. And then about an hour later, Gary was born.
You get a kid, Dad. I told you. I told you you'd do it again.
No, Gary, lots changed. 7 years ago, when I gave that speech and I blew people's minds, lots changed. I've matured, I think. I've seen some things, witnessed some things. You have a lot less hair, and things have changed. So I'm not going to go that route, Gary. That would be the old Neville. And new Neville will go down the route of respectable and dignity. That's what we stand for. In 1984, when I met Gary, I was struck by his punctuality and his level of politeness and his low sense of gravity. I can't really remember, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's just maybe, nice picture of us, Gary. That's nice. I can't really remember what it was like growing up with Gary. I can't remember if it's my memory that was poor or if I was abused, but I think it was good. I think it was a good childhood. I remember the first day of school, going to school and Gary looking after me. He was in Standard 5, I was in Survey with Dinky. Where's Dinky? Yeah, there you are, buddy. Going to grade 1 was Survey with Granty, and Gary looking after me. And I think we had an amicable relationship. Gary went on to high school, and I think it was good. I grew up in Gary's shadow a lot, which is as to be expected. It's a metaphorical shadow, not a real shadow. Not a real shadow. But I grew up in his shadow in terms of who he is, the man that he is. And that was okay. It had its challenges, Gary. You did excel in certain areas, sportsman and academic, and you were Gary McLean, and you were my big brother, and I was the little brother, and I wasn't called Neville, I was called Gary's brother, which is cool. I enjoyed it. It was good. But so growing up with Gary, at first it was a bit weird, I guess, for him to have his younger brother. He knew he was going to come and take over, and become the alpha male. But one of my favourite memories with Gary was playing cricket in the backyard. Now I know some of the Bose guys might wonder about his batting and his average, because I don't understand. When I played cricket with Gary in the backyard, it was Gary obviously used some rules, and those younger brothers would know these rules. You bowl first, Gary, or your brother bats first, older brother bats first. and he bats for a couple of days. and if he hits the ball over the wall, then the younger brother has to fetch it. And I would fetch it, and then Gary wouldn't be there anymore, he'll be on the couch. And then the argument would go on, and I would have to convince him to play, and then he'll play, but he's batting first again. So with all that batting, I'm surprised that you haven't actually managed to bat lower than 11. But yeah, as life goes on, I guess. And then Gary went to Exeter and then university, and yeah, when he came back, I think things had changed a little bit. I'd reached puberty at the age of 11, and no, he'd come back, and I think it was a bit different. I think we had our tough times. I mean, for those of you can imagine, it wasn't always easy growing up with Gary. I mean, he's a nice guy, but he's got his quirks, and it was tough. It was tough. I think the National Geographic Channel would enjoy watching these two young bulls fight for the alpha, and it was tough. But yeah, there was a certain point where Gary and I just clicked as brothers, and that's where I literally count my lucky stars, because Gary has been one of the best brothers that I think anyone could ask for. As there's not too many children or brothers who can say that their brother is literally one of their best friends, and that's who you are, Gary. You're a man of inspiration. You're a man of values. You're a man of many different abilities. The way that you lead your business, the way that you lead your community, your involvement with people who are less fortunate than us. It really is an inspiration to all of us, and it doesn't go unnoted, Gary. And just as a testament, I think, to who you are, I mean, the people that have come here, I mean, guys who've come from all over the place, just to be with you for one night, that's very special. And that doesn't happen a lot, and it says something about who you are. And it's been a privilege to be your brother. It's been a privilege to have you someone that I can call when I need to speak to someone about something that's difficult, somebody I need to call when I've had a good day, someone I need to call when I need to laugh. You've been that guy for me, and I'm sure for Penn and for all of us. And that's not something that just happens every day. And you inspire me in many ways, but also with with Carolyn and the family that you've started, and what you've done in your community. It's really something special. And I want to thank you for being my brother, and I look forward to spending more years with you. Hopefully you and I can catch more fish sometime. We have a curse. We have a curse in our family that whether it's me or Gary, we don't argue about these things. But basically, one of us is cursed. I've caught fish when I'm alone. When I'm with Gary, we don't catch fish. So I'm not sure. But Gary, thank you very much for who you are, and I really hope you enjoy tonight. And yeah, cheers.